everyone, I am Osima Biswal. Today I will discuss about measurement of economic development. If you like my video, please subscribe my channel Economic Tech. Economic development is a process of change over a long period of time. Though there are several criteria or principles to measure economic development, yet none provides a satisfactory and universally acceptable index of economic development. Hence, it is a complex problem to answer about the measuring of economic development. As G. Lipset maintains that there are many possible measures of economic of a country's degree of development: income per head, the percentage of resources unexploited, capital per head, saving per head, and amount of social capital. But more commonly used criteria of economic development are increase in national income, per capita real income, standard of living, comparative concept, and economic welfare. Let us make a detailed study of this measurement for better understanding. First, I will discuss about national income as an index of development. There is a group of certain economists which maintains that growth of national income should be considered as a most suitable index of economic development. They are Simon Kuznets, Mayer Baldwin, Professor Kuznets favored that this method as a basis for measuring economic development. For this purpose, net national product (NNP) is perfect to gross national product (GNP), as it gives a better idea about the progress of a nation. According to Professor Mayer Baldwin, if an increase in per capita income is taken as the measure of economic development, we would be an awkward position of having to say that country had not developed if its real national income had risen but population had also risen at the same rate. Similarly, Professor Mead maintains that total income is more appropriate concept to measure welfare than income per capita. Therefore, in measuring economic development, the most appropriate measure will be to include final goods and services produced, but we must allow the wastage of machinery and other capital goods during the process of production. Second, per capita real income. Some of the economists believe that economic growth is meaningless if standard of living, if it doesn't improve the standard of living of the common masses. Thus, they say that meaning of economic development is to increase aggregate output. Okay, such a view holds that economic development be defined as a process by which the real per capita income increases over a long period of time. Okay, Harvey Levenstein, Rostow, Barron, Buchanan, and many others favor the use of per capita output as an index of economic development. The United Nations Organization experts in their report on measures of economic development of underdeveloped countries have also accepted this measurement of development. Third, comparative concept. Economic development is a comparative concept and it can be easily understood and measured. In a simple way, from comparative concept, we can ascertain how much the economic development has attained in a country. The comparison can be made by two methods over a time period: a comparison within country and comparison with the other countries for economic welfare criteria. This is the most important criteria of measurement of economic development. Some of the economists are of the confirmed view the ultimate objective of economic development is to increase the economic welfare of the people. Thus, an increase in economic welfare will be more appropriate index of economic development. From the welfare point of view, we must consider not only what is produced, but how it is produced and how it is distributed. Okay, this means that we are interested in value judgment. In the context, Professor M. Mayer has also stated that per capita real income is only a partial index of economic welfare, because the question of economic welfare also involves judgment about the desirability of income distribution. Therefore, it is not possible to say confidently whether economic welfare has increased even if per capita income has risen unless we are satisfied about the desirability of the present distribution of income. Okay, in fact, economic welfare not only involves a question of distributive justice but also the question of the composition of output and how this output is being valued. Okay, fifth, standard of living criteria. Another method to measure economic development is the standard of living. According to this view, standard of living is not the rise in per capita income or national income should be considered an indicator of economic development. The very objective development is to provide better life to its people through improvement or upliftment of the standard of living. In other words, it refers to increase the average consumption level of the individual. But this criteria is not much practically true. Let us suppose national income and per capita both increase, but the government moves up this income with the way of heavy dose of taxation or compulsory deposit scheme or any other method. Okay, in such a situation, there is no possibility to raise the average consumption level, that is standard of living. Moreover, in poor countries, propensity to consume is already high, and then efforts are made to reduce superfluous consumption in order to encourage saving and capital formation. Again, standard of living is also subjective, which cannot be determined with objective criterion. These are the measurement of economic development. Thanks for watching.